Good afternoon, everybody. I hope you guys are all having a wonderful day. Welcome back to the channel. Today we're going to be talking about fixing my sub into my trunk. So if you guys have a sub in your trunk, if it's carpeted, if it's wood, doesn't matter what it is, I guarantee you we've all had this same problem. You open your trunk and your sub is right here. I left it back there. You feel the sub slide from one side to the other and wham up against the other side. Sometimes it even unplugs itself if you don't have long enough wires. I've never experienced that, but lots of you guys tell me that your subs unplug themselves when you go around hard corners. So today what I'm going to be doing is fixing that issue in my car, because ever since I got the hardwood trunk, which if you haven't seen, you can see it right here, it's bad. It slides around all the time and it does not stay still. So what we're going to be doing today is I actually got a dresser the other day, and it came with these little guys that fasten the dresser to the wall. That way the dresser doesn't slide or pull away from the wall or anything, but I don't need that. So I'm gonna put it in the car instead. And I figure these are like the perfect little size guys to hold that sub in place. Now in my specific car, unfortunately the sub doesn't come all the way to the back. When I put the hardwood floor in, it added about 7 millimeters, which was just enough to get it to hit like the roof lining of the trunk. So unfortunately it doesn't go all the way back. It only goes about right there. So you can see what I mean. When I push it all the way into that corner there, it's all the way back and all the way over. There's still a little bit of a space here, which is fine. I'll just store some stuff in there. As well, there's a little bit of room like in behind here, but that's all right, because if I'm ever going somewhere, I can jam little things in, and I really don't use the trunk too much anyways. I didn't buy a BRZ to be spacious, I bought it to be fun. So I'm not too worried about losing the trunk space, but I'm just really sick of the sub whipping itself around. So today I'm gonna show you guys how to fix it in place and make that stop. Hey, right on cue. Thanks for the rain, Mother Nature. So I think I'm gonna put one right there, make sure it stays. And then I'm gonna put one right here on this corner to keep it from sliding, and I'll probably put one right there on that back corner to make it stop sliding as well. And that should be enough just to hold the weight, because it's not a whole lot of weight that has to hold. Yes, subs are pretty heavy, but the point here is that it's the slipperiness of the wood, right? So like this is very, very slippery, and it just doesn't grip at all. So that's what we're gonna be doing to stop it. I know the silver's a little bit ugly, maybe I'll paint them at a later date, but it just started raining outside today, so I guess painting them for today's canceled because I'm not painting them in the house. But even with the silver, it actually doesn't look horrible once you have them where they're gonna go. But wait, there's more. If you have just a carpet trunk, you can do the same thing. So what you're gonna need to do is get like a tiny little piece of wood, something thin, such as like a paint stir stick or something like that, and you're gonna do the same thing. You're gonna drill through the carpet and then drill through the paint stick and put the paint stick under the carpet. I'm using a paint stick as an example. It's probably not the best thing to use, but you put it under the carpet and that'll give you the support, because the carpet will kind of pull a little bit. So if you put the paint stick, it'll give you the rigidity of having it like on wood or something. I'll show you guys what I mean in a second. Okay, so what I'm gonna do is just push this, the sub's jammed in the corner where I want it, and then what I'm gonna do is just push this up against the sub, and I'm gonna mark on the farthest point forwards. That way, say I were to put it right here, that way it doesn't slide backwards in the groove. That way if I put it right here just at the start, it won't go any farther back. So you're gonna wanna put it right there where you want it. You guys can use a marker. I'm just gonna use the drill just for a quick mark. We're just gonna do that till we have a little bit of a mark there. Okay, well that's f***ing. I was doing this and I look over at my camera and it's frozen. So I don't know when the last thing you guys saw, but you saw me mark this. And then what I went and did was just drilled out the holes. See it? This is just gonna be my little nut and bolt combo with a little washer on here, in through the clamp. Then that's gonna go through the wood, and then we're just gonna put this little guy on the bottom and snug everything up together just to make sure that this doesn't move whenever it's under any force. If you're doing this on the carpet, my carpet's very strong. You'd actually be able to do it. I was playing with it. There's some kind of metal or wood or something in the carpet. It's very, very good. You could screw right through this and it would hold no problem. If you don't, what you're gonna wanna do is get just like thin wood, like I was saying before, and do the same thing that you're seeing here, and then place the carpet over top. Get like a cheap piece of wood, something really thin, and then you're gonna do the exact same thing and lay the carpet over top, and then this will be underneath there to give you the support that you need. So that's what finished product is gonna look like on the one, and now the sub will sit up against here, and there's no way in hell that that's going anywhere. That's perfect, dude. I could probably autocross like this. I'm not going to, but like I could. Dude, this is one of my favorite mods I've ever done. Like, it just looks unreal. And especially now that the sub won't be all over it all the time. When I set out to do the wood trunk, I just thought it would be a cool idea. I'd seen it a couple times on like Instagram and stuff, but I never really had experience with it. And now that it's done, and now that it's finally finished, because I did this right before we moved to BC, so I actually didn't get time to really snug it up and do the sub and everything before we came. But now that it's done, I'm just never gonna be able to get over it. Like, it just looks unreal. It is definitely 100% my favorite mod I have done to any of my cars. Look how luxurious it makes this car look. You see that? I didn't even mean to, but I self-advoted myself. Boy, get yourself one of them RF keychains coming to a store near you soon, baby. One of the biggest things delaying me right now is that here I don't have a jack yet. I have my jack stands and everything that I brought from home, but I have no way to lift the car. So I actually went and got the car safetied. I got everything's worked out. I haven't registered it here yet. However, I can't even slam it. I can't put my wheels on. I can't do anything because I don't have a jack. So I got a job. I literally started yesterday. And we're working, we're gonna hopefully get some money going. I'm hopefully actually coming out with some things for you guys to grab online. That should be coming out in the next month or two. So be sure to stay tuned because it's gonna be some sweet stuff. Anyways, that's gonna wrap up today's video. That's all I have for you guys. Thank you guys so much for watching. I love every one of you that comes back and watches these videos every day. Thank you guys so much for watching. I'll catch you next time. Peace out, and make sure you stay committed.